Okay, this is a chunk of fat that I've been cutting pieces off of. Just a regular old piece of fat you get from your butcher. I cut it up into chunks. Now I'm rendering it down. It's simply on a low heat in a kettle. It's easy to do. Best beef dripping will come out of it, clear and golden. Now this is after half an hour. You can see there's not much left in there for rendering fat out. So we're going to take that out now. You want to try and get it all out, because if you put any fresh fat in here now, the little bits will burn. And that will ruin the dripping you're getting. Now we have our next batch to go in here. Be careful putting it in, because you don't want to splash yourself. The fact that it's going in the dripping again will help it melt down faster. And we leave it sit on a low medium. The previous ones were in for half an hour. Leave that there. I'm going to set this for another 20 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Let's lower the temperature a bit, putting all that in, but it will get better. Okay, this is after a second 20 minutes. See, it's just coming down after that's 40 minutes from last time. It wasn't quite putting all that fat in there made the grease go down low in temperature. Now I want to emphasize, do not leave your pot by itself. I only put this timer on so you can see how long it takes me. I'm never more than 3-4 feet away from it doing other stuff, but keeping looking at it and stirring. I don't want you to have a fire or forget about it, go away and rely on the timer and find it's overspilled or something and it's blazing in the kitchen. So don't forget that. You never leave fat by itself. Now, having said that, you realize, of course, I'm doing a lot here. You will only you don't buy fat. Beef fat is free in the butchers or the store. They have a butcher's counter. Just ask for 1 pound, 2 pounds of beef fat and just slice it up as you would bacon and just gently fry it as you would bacon. It will all crisp up as this is doing, as that has, and you will be left with nice golden beef dripping. Then you let that set. I'll show you how this happens later on. And you can freeze it, break it up, put it in a bag, and use it as you need to for Yorkshire pudding. And this is all I'm doing. I'm giving this away after I get a lot of it to my family. They're Yorkshire pudding crazy, and they know how to do it. So I'll be back again in a minute to show you a bit more. Put the timer on again for another 20 minutes to remind myself, just to show you, and away I go. Okay, we're back again. You see it's down to the last few seconds. I'm turning that off. I'm also turning off the stove. And that's how it's all rendered down again. So we'll take all this out. Somebody's got the TV on. Don't like the TV on when I'm trying to talk on here. I think somebody just put it on. They forgot I was talking. Again, get all the little bits out. Very little crumb bits at the bottom you can leave, because that will add flavour. It's like scraping the bottom of a pan when you're getting the flavouring out. Now it should not be burnt. If you do it low, it won't be burnt. It's a nice white one to show you how clear it is. Should be like that. A nice golden yellow, not a dark brown, because you burned it. You can still use it, but it will affect the taste of any Yorkshire pudding or anything. So I'll come back in a little while and show you how this is set and how to freeze it. Okay, here it is, all settled. I've just tested it, make sure it's okay. It's greased up, but it's soft enough you can spread it. So I'll mark it halfway, roughly, very roughly. Now half of that I go on each cookie sheet. I'll just put this down for a second. Okay, I'm just spreading it out over a cookie sheet. Hard to spread and hold the camera on. There we go. What we do. I do the other one and come back. I'll spread them both out now. I ran a score line down. This is just to make it easier for breaking up after it's frozen. This has the consistency of mashed potatoes, creamy mashed potatoes. Into the freezer it goes overnight, then I'll show you how I bag it. Okay, here's the stuff after it's been frozen. Now all I do now is just snap it. Very easy. snaps easy. Now you have all pieces you can use. That goes simply into a Ziploc. And it's broken down now into sizable pieces you can use just for when you need it. Now of course, if you're just using a small amount and you don't have a big bag like this, then you can certainly freeze it and keep it for later on. And that goes back in the freezer and I can pull out a piece whenever I want. Pretty good, huh? That's it.